I'm so sorry. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lo if you're new here. I am 23, I live on Oahu, and I am so excited to see you today. If you watched my last video, you might be a little surprised to see me here. Me too. Stops right in front of my house. I've only been filming for 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, and I have already had a few disturbances. I always sarcastically talk about how I love filming in a residential area, but if you know, you know, like, it's okay. It's fine. Anyways, hi. I was contemplating about this video idea for a while now, and I wasn't really sure if I liked it enough to actually go through with it and film it. Bye. So I guess perspectively this video is kind of late, but that's okay, it's fine. I got a death tattoo recently, about a month ago, and I wanted to make a video and talk all about it because it's my favorite thing and I love it. Firstly, let me show you what it looks like. I don't know if I can get a good angle, but can you see it? Just in case that looked really terrible, because I feel like it did, here's an actual photo of it right here. It is a muted speaker outline, and the tattoo artist that did my tattoo is Will. He works for Alpha and Omega Studios. They're located in Kaka'ako. If you are looking to get a minimalistic fine line tattoo, this is definitely your guy. He's like seriously so nice. I'm already thinking about my next piece with him. So anyways, I got the muted speaker tattoo right underneath my hearing aid. For the most part, the majority of the questions that I got was, why did I get that? Did it hurt really bad there, like in that location? And 3, a lot of people asked about my aftercare, and then 4, a lot of people told me that it matches me. So I actually saw 2 other deaf creators that had the same tattoo that I have, and that kind of like inspired me to get it because I thought that it was like just the funniest thing. I also think that it matches me pretty well. Lizzie Harris has it, and Chrissy Marshall also just got it. Both are really popular deaf creators. And I feel like, apart from actually being deaf / hard of hearing, I feel like getting the tattoo actually made me feel more like I was a part of the community, like the deaf community. And it also shot down a lot of people that were thinking that I might be faking my deafness, because I did get that a lot on the internet. A lot of people were like, well, you speak so well, how can you be deaf? You know what I mean? And the short answer to that is that I use hearing aids. I have bilateral cross-system hearing aids. I lost my hearing when I was 15 years old, and then I gradually, continually lost more and more hearing as time went on. I didn't start wearing hearing aids until I was like 20, 19 or 20. I know I was in college already, so around 19 or 20, and then I started learning sign consistently a year ago, which is crazy. It feels like I've been trying to learn for not that long. I also don't have any like deaf friends in person to communicate in sign with. The only person I sign with really is my boyfriend, and all he knows is what I know. So it's easy to communicate with him, but I did recently have my first interaction with a hearing person whose significant other is profoundly deaf, and he's like fluent in sign, and he told me that my signing was good, so maybe he was just being nice. I don't know. I want to think that my signing is really well. I do post like my signing TikToks, and no one has ever really called me out on anything. I mean, I have gotten some signs wrong here and there, but that's a part of the learning process. You know what I mean? I got off track a little bit, but to go back to like the initial question, like why I got the tattoo in the first place, it really is just because it made me feel like I was more a part of the deaf community, and it really helped me establish my identity as a deaf person. So that's why I got it. The second question that I got asked the most was about like my pain level, and realistically I have a really high pain tolerance, physical pain tolerance. As you can see, I'm kind of loaded with piercings. I've got 3 here, double nostril, septum, and then this, my pride and joy. I have a separate video about my piercings if you're interested in that. I can link that down below. Aside from having a lot of piercings, I also have like a really lengthy medical history, and I've had a lot of procedures done. A lot of them obviously didn't feel that great. So I like to think that I have a really high pain tolerance. So I would, out of 10, I would give this literally like a 1. Like, I felt it, but barely. It was nothing near, like anywhere near anything like actually painful. It doesn't hurt, but I can acknowledge that it's there. I feel it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but if you get it, you get it. I was honestly really surprised at the amount of people that were asking me like, oh my god, did it hurt? Like, how did it feel? Like, what was your experience? And I'm just like, it really did not hurt at all. But the amount of people that asked me if it hurt made me feel like it was supposed to hurt, but it really didn't. I also filmed the actual experience that I had, like at the tattoo shop with my tattoo artist, the whole process of actually getting the tattoo done. I filmed all of that in a different video. I can also link that down below. That video was like a month ago, so yes, this one's a little late. It's okay. The last thing that people would ask me a lot is about my aftercare. Like, how do you take care of a tattoo back there? And it's just like, I feel like it would be the same. It's my only tattoo, so it's hard for me to answer that question, but I feel like it would be the same for any tattoo anywhere. I moisturize it. There was one instance where I wasn't moisturizing it as much as I should have been. I didn't know like how much moisturizer I should be putting on it and like how many times a day or how many times a week. I did it like once a week, and my tattoo got like rough, like it felt a little bumpy. I texted my tattoo artist and I was like, dude, what do I do? And he was like, oh, just put lotion on it. I'm like, oh, right, that. I could definitely. So that was the only issue I really had with my aftercare. That's pretty much all the questions that everyone asked me about my tattoo. A lot of people were excited for me to get it because I told like a lot of my coworkers, like, look at this tattoo, like on my phone. Look at this tattoo, doesn't it make sense for me? And everyone was like, dude, yeah, you should get that. But it took me a long time. It took me like 6 months to get it because it's my first tattoo and I was scared. Piercings are a completely different story because I can take my piercings out and it's like nothing, but tattoos are a lot harder to cover up and hide. If it had been like bigger and in a different location, I might not have gotten it. But here we are and I have it, so I'm also planning my next tattoo already. So there's that. But anyways, that was it for this video. I know it's really short. I just felt like this was a video idea that I had a long time ago and I really wanted to make it now, so here we are. If you stayed all up until this point, do me a favor and comment the muted speaker emoji. It looks like an actual speakerphone though, like not like this kind. It's like an actual speakerphone with a line through it. Comment that so that I know you stayed all up until this point. Just because I like to know, I'm a little nosy just like you guys. Let me know if you have any more questions down below. But yes, that's it for me. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!